Hi, this is Jane, your Boomer Babe, and we're making something today that is an original recipe. You don't see a lot of original recipes. This is from a friend of mine named Fara, who gave me an incredible spice mixture a year ago. And it is, don't be shocked, but it is equal amounts of cinnamon, fresh ground black pepper, and turmeric. Sounds weird, and when I heard it I thought, ugh, yuck. But I tried it and it is absolutely to die for. So recently Fara was telling me what she does, and she's very well known for having incredible dinner parties. So she said when she has a bunch of people coming over for dinner in 15 or 20 minutes, this is what she does, and I urge you to try this. She gets a supermarket chicken. I've got 2 of them here. I have 8 people coming for dinner. And here is a frying pan, and here are some onions which we are going to saute. And I should have a spoon. Here it is. So let's get our onions going. And okay, here is some of the stuff, all of the stuff that we're going to need. The spice mixture. Here is cinnamon. I'd go to Penzeys or one of the Middle Eastern stores. They usually have pretty good stuff. So 1 tablespoon of cinnamon. Now I have some real nuclear cinnamon and it's pretty strong, so I cut back on that a little bit. And turmeric. Come on, baby. Turmeric is that yellow stuff that goes in curry. Make sure you don't get this on your hands, because if it gets on your cuticles, you will have yellow cuticles for a week. It's like, ugh, you don't really want that. And then we have black pepper, another tablespoon. Let's have some more. And as soon as you put this into the onions, the smell is like from heaven. Whoever walks into your house is going to say, what in the world is cooking? Because it is divine. And I never thought when I started this it would be that good. So figure about 2 tablespoons. I've got 2 small rotisserie chickens. This is like a major fake out. I really love it. So, stir this, oh, it's starting to smell good already. Wow. Mr. Cameraman, can you smell this? Is it wonderful? He's mute. Anyway, we have chicken. And, you know, these supermarket chickens are pretty small. You want to get rid of the skin because that's kind of icky part. We're going to put some chicken broth in this later, and you don't need the wing. You just rip it apart with your bare hands. You can use the skin later if you want to make chicken broth, which I usually do. So, pretty easy. I mean literally, with your bare hands, because you've got a half an hour to get dinner on the table and there is no time to lose. So all of this goes in here. Well, there's a leg and a thigh and more breast. Yippee. We'll go over here. So in addition, since I have about a half an hour, I'm going to put some carrots in here and let them simmer. So essentially all you're really doing is putting in chicken and onions, this great spice mixture, and I've got a little saffron, throw that in there. Woo! And here is some, now remember I do everything gluten-free, so this is some butter and rice flour, which will thicken it up a bit. And then we have chicken broth. Which one is open? You're open. Okay. I mean, this can't be easier. So this chicken is already cooked. So we are just going to simmer it in broth for a while. the broth will thicken up, and we're going to cover it, and in about 15 minutes, you've got dinner. I mean, how good is this? And I don't know if you can see, but the yellow part of the turmeric and the spice is starting to color the chicken. And oh baby, I'll tell you, it is good. And here's my towel because I'm making a mess. Okay. Cover this and let it go for 15 minutes or until your guests get there. Everything is nice and warm, and we'll be back when we figure that out. But first, we are going to, it's magic. We're going to deal with pilaf. And the pilaf, I have some rice cooking here. It's cooking in chicken broth. And I put in some raisins. We're going to saute some slivered almonds and some scallions in butter. And put that in there, and hopefully by the time all that's done, our guests will be here and we'll be ready to eat. How easy is this? I love it when that happens. Okay. Some almonds. I've got a lot of rice here. And we'll probably end up with around 8 people. So, let's just saute the almonds for a while, put in the rice and some parsley and scallions, and we are done. So we'll be back as soon as it's finished. Hi, we're back, and this is cooked. It smells divine. My company is going to be here in about 5 minutes, so we're going to finish up the pilaf and serve it up. I have here sauteed scallions and some slivered almonds, and we're going to put that in the rice, and I cooked the rice with chicken broth and some raisins because I thought a little sweetness would be nice. And then we're going to put some parsley in it too and make it a nice pilaf, and put it in here, and then put the chicken on top, and we're done. Now, my dear friend Fara does not know I'm telling you about this, but my feeling is I'd rather beg for forgiveness than ask for permission, so I just didn't tell her. So, you are getting this wonderful secret recipe that nobody knows about. It's not in any cookbook that I have ever found. And go ahead and amaze and surprise your friends. And don't tell, don't tell your company that this took 15 minutes start to finish. Here's the pilaf, and let's put some parsley in there, because that looks pretty good. See these raisins? These are gigundos. I bought them at a Middle Eastern market. I love my Middle Eastern market. So, here is one heck of a lot of chicken, and carrots, and onions. So you have protein and vegetables. And here's a big old chicken leg. And some chicken breast. It's got a nice sauce with it. And company is coming. And here we are, folks. All done. And what did it take us? 15 minutes at the most? Remember, if I can do it, you can do it.